Hey, how's it going? If you're watching this, it's because I canceled the Kickstarter campaign. There's a few reasons for that. The biggest reason is because um, the my original thought at the start was that the YouTube Squad community would help out by backing the campaign, even if a lot of people were to contribute small amounts, which I was incorrect about. Um, but another reason. It's not just because people of YouTube Squad didn't have anything they could contribute. It's also because the biggest reason is because I had a plan in order to get it funded, and someone I had talked with, someone experienced, convinced me that it would be easier to just cancel the Kickstarter campaign and get the funds outside of Kickstarter. That way, we would not have to basically do Kickstarter fees or anything like that. So basically, there was only two backers on the campaign, but there was a third backer in real life off of the internet who actually did most of the funding, and they preferred that they would just, you know, give me the funds directly instead of doing it through Kickstarter. So I canceled the campaign because I didn't know if we were gonna get to our stretch goals or not. Who knows? But basically, we do have the funds for pretty much most of what we need, if not all of it. Or at least we will have the funds, when they arrive. But basically, another reason is because I felt like making one video every single week for the rest of 2008 is kind of a lot. It's kind of comes with a lot of pressure, which I still hope to do that. I still hope to make at least one video for YouTube Squad every week for the end of 2008. But since the Kickstarter campaign is canceled, I'm not going to promise it. Now, I had made a video before, basically just like this, but it was much better. Unfortunately, what happened was I accidentally deleted it because I thought I moved it to a different folder on my tablet. And then when I checked the other folder that it was in, it still said it was there, but it was also in the new folder. And I just kind of messed up and thought, oh, hey, I already copied it. Let's delete this copy. Nope, it was just the original. I deleted the original. Oh, I got so mad about that. That when I tried recording again, I was too angry to record. So I had to wait a few days to calm down. So I did learn a lot about the campaign. It was not a waste of time, although part of the reason why I canceled it is because I did not want to waste any more time by keeping it up, because I'll admit it did kind of make me a little bit nervous. Doing the Kickstarter campaign did make me a little bit nervous. I'd never done anything like that before, but it was not a waste of time. I learned a lot from it. Now, what I learned from it was there was a few things. One is that YouTube Squad is not as supportive of was it's a community that is supposed to be helping small YouTubers and such things like that. But the community does we do help small YouTubers, especially myself. I do a lot of the work, and so do the staff, myself and the staff. But the rest of the community, unfortunately, I feel is not that supportive of the community as a whole. Which it's kind of like how on the internet a lot of people can be like, "Oh, you want to help? Was it you want to help me out? Let me go over to your thing so you can help me out." But when they go to your thing, don't expect them to help you out back, because people, I guess, apparently on the internet are like, "Gimme, gimme," but they're not like, "Oh, okay, sure, I'll help you too." Which, unfortunately, learning this has kind of made me a little bit more pessimistic about people on the internet. But It also makes me feel more at ease if for some reason I ever delete YouTube Squad. If I ever delete all of it or any part of it, which I don't plan to anytime soon, but I just won't really feel as bad about it if I ever do. No, basically, YouTube Squad will keep going. For now, we will see where the wind takes us. Actually, it's more than that. We will tread forward into the future. And we'll see where we get to at the end of 2008. And I'll probably do an assessment of where we are then. But other than that, from the Kickstarter campaign, I learned I'm not as good at advertising as I thought. I also learned that it's kind of it's hard to have a campaign to help you get more time when you don't even have enough time currently to work on the campaign to make it successful. It's a catch-22. It's a conundrum. It's very frustrating. It was very frustrating, and the reason why I did the campaign was even though the people of YouTube Squad probably could have contributed more during the summer, I wanted to raise the funds now so I can start doing things now because time is precious, life is short, and I'm not gonna be around forever. But you know what I mean. Life is short. You don't want to just sit around waiting for life to happen. I definitely don't. But yeah, could have waited till June, but I wanted to do this stuff right now. So thankfully, because uh, of a few things, of a few donors who are still going to help us, and the fact that was before I started the Kickstarter campaign, I kind of forgot about my tax return that I eventually get. I forgot about that, and some other things that I forgot about that are going to help. Um, what else? I learned from, it's not really important to most people on the internet, but it is important to me. What I learned from this experience is that my family were not as supportive as I had hoped. My immediate family, not my more, what's it called, extended family? Yeah, not my extended family. My extended family were the most supportive. My immediate family, unfortunately, my siblings and my parents, I asked most of them if they could just donate $1 and become a backer, even if it's just $1. None of them took the time to do that. Now, I didn't ask my dad because he's dealing with medical bills because he had cancer before and his wife also had cancer. But everyone else didn't even lift a finger. I mean, yeah, maybe you gotta make an account on Kickstarter. Oh no, take you like 5 minutes to make an account. But yeah, so that's something I learned. I learned that Facebook is not as useful as people might think. In fact, it's pretty useless. I I don't like Facebook anymore. That's for sure. Um, what else was I gonna say? The Kickstarter campaign, trying to do the whole thing, trying to wait it out. Well, not wait it out. You're not supposed to just wait it out. Trying to put in the effort has been difficult because ever since January, I've been pretty depressed. I've never told anyone this until now because I just tend to hide it. I don't tend to show it on camera. In fact, I'm still not showing it, of course. I'm actually starting to feel like I'm coming out of the depression, which is good. Of course, lately I've been relaxing more, which is good. I've ever since I left Job Corps, I've never really been that great relaxing anymore. I don't know why. Just maybe I don't play enough video games like I used to. Maybe video games would help, but. Okay, that's a topic for my vlogging channel. Let me get back on point. A lot of things that happened in January and February that had depressed me and affected me for a long time, and I just didn't have the time to recuperate. I was so busy with my responsibilities. I was so busy doing chores that took forever that eventually the chores kept taking longer and longer. Like our dryer needs a new heating element. Okay, so like I was saying, our dryer needs a new heating element. At least I think it's a heating element. Hopefully I don't have to replace the whole dryer. That would be a pain. But basically, when we moved here, we got to use dryer because we didn't have a dryer and we needed a dryer. It was used. The heating element seems to be wearing out to where if I do all the laundry in one day, it takes me at least 14 hours to get everything dry. Most of it's the dryer. The washer's just fine as far as I can tell right now. But yeah, it takes a long time to dry it, and I can't just hang it outside because it's still cold in April. It was actually snowed the other day. But yeah, haven't had time to recuperate. I had like 3 days off, if that, every month for the last few months since January. So hopefully this will give me more time. And since I canceled the Kickstarter, unfortunately, I'm not going to promise. Like I said, I'm not going to promise that I will make a video every week because I do still need to take some time for myself. If the Kickstarter had succeeded, I would have promised that, yes. But we'll see. I do still want to make a video every week. But once I get the things I need to save me more time, I likely will take a month off from making YouTube videos. At least I'll try to. I'm a workaholic, so I kind of am bad at taking time off. But I feel like I need to take some time off to relax, to find myself in certain areas of life, to basically, yeah, mostly just relax. Let's see, what else was I going to talk about? Okay, now I remember. If you have kept watching until this point in the video, thanks very much. It's not over yet. Basically, if you did want to support YouTube Squad, whether it be now or in the future, I have good news. Even though we don't have a Kickstarter, we will be starting a Patreon and opening a merchandise shop, probably on Teespring, and I will be ordering the merchandise for myself as soon as I can. I just haven't had the time. You know how that is. Um, and then we'll also have a donation channel in the Discord that'll also be set up soon. And anyone who is interested in becoming part of the staff, we will be looking through applications at the beginning of not at the beginning of May, but near the beginning of May. So feel free to apply if you want to become staff. We're going to need new staff for the summer, and some of our old staff members will be remaining. If you know anything about how we do staff, the inactive staff members get demoted, and we bring in new staff members to help out. And we don't demote everyone. People who stay active stay staff members. We've had people from since when I became owner who are still staff members because they've stayed active that entire time. In fact, they could probably put that on the resume if they want to. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. What else? Let me think. The first video I made that was basically this was somewhat better in the way that it included everything I was going to talk about, but unfortunately the mood was kind of not as good. But I think that's mostly it. Yeah, I think so.